परमवीर चक्र गाथा, साहस और बलिदान की कहानी गाथा की जुबानी।
भारत बहादुरों की भूमि है। अपने इतिहास और संस्कृति में बुनी गई वीरतापूर्ण कहानियों की एक समृद्ध गाथा है। महाराणा प्रताप और शिवाजी महाराज जैसे प्राचीन योद्धाओं से लेकर भगत सिंह और रानी लक्ष्मीबाई जैसे आधुनिक नायकों तक भारत की वीरता की गाथा सदियों तक फैली हुई है। इसका बलिदान और साहस की कहानियों से भरा हुआ इतिहास विस्मय और प्रशंसा को प्रेरित करता है। चाहे अन्याय के खिलाफ लड़ाई हो या युद्ध का मैदान हो, भारतीयों ने असंख्य रूपों में अपनी बहादुरी की मिसाल पेश की है। यह अदम्य भावना राष्ट्र को आकार देना जारी रखती है, धैर्य, धार्मिकता और स्वतंत्रता के सिद्धांतों को बनाए रखने के लिए एक अटूट प्रतिबद्धता को बढ़ावा देती है।
स्वतंत्रता पश्चात भारतीय सेना वीरता का प्रतीक है, जो अपने अदम्य साहस, निष्ठा और बलिदान के माध्यम से देश की रक्षा और समृद्धि के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है। भारतीय सेना के वीर जवान अपने अद्भुत शौर्य और पराक्रम से सीमा पर देश की रक्षा करते हैं। उनकी निष्ठा, समर्पण और पराक्रम देश को गर्वित करता है और सेना को अपने अद्भुत योगदान के लिए सलाम करता है।
The Indian Armed Forces epitomize valor, sacrifice and unwavering dedication in the service to the nation. Comprising the Army, Navy and the Air Force, they stand as guardians of India's sovereignty, protecting its borders and safeguarding its interests. From combating external threats to providing humanitarian aid during natural disasters, the bravery of Indian soldiers knows no bounds. Their sacrifices and valor serve as an enduring symbol of the nation's strength, unity and resolve in the face of adversity.
परमवीर चक्र भारतीय सेना का सर्वोच्च युद्ध पुरस्कार है, जो अदम्य वीरता, बलिदान और समर्पण का प्रतीक है। इस पुरस्कार से सम्मानित वीरों के प्रति देश की श्रद्धा और आदर का परिचय होता है। परमवीर चक्र धारकों की वीरता और उनके देशभक्ति की प्रशंसा करता है और उन्हें देश की अद्वितीय गौरवशाली विरासत का हिस्सा बनाता है।
Hello friends, I am Gatha Vaibhav Dikshit. Welcome to my podcast. परमवीर चक्र गाथा, साहस और बलिदान की कहानी गाथा की जुबानी। इस परमवीर चक्र की शुरुआत, परिकल्पना और बनावट की कहानी भी उतनी ही रोचक है। इस कहानी को उजागर करने के लिए आज हमारे साथ है प्रसिद्ध सेना इतिहासकार और सीनियर वेटरन मेजर जनरल आशीष कुमार घोष. General Ghosh has had most distinguished career spanning 4 decades in the Indian Army. He was commissioned in 90 Mountain Regiment of Artillery on 9 June 1979, an alumni of Indian Military Academy. Sir has attended prestigious courses at Defence Services Staff College, Army War College and National Defence College. Having held various staff and command appointments, he commanded 192 Field Regiment and 36 Artillery Brigade. He has been an instructor at the Indian Military Academy, School of Artillery and Defence Services Staff College. Representing our country internationally, he has been the United Nations Military Observer at Mozambique and Rwanda, and also Chief Advisor to the Government of Zambia, leading the Indian Military Advisory Team. Other than his military qualifications, he has earned prestigious degrees of MSc, MPhil and PhD in Defence and Strategic Studies from Madras University. Sir, it is really my honor to have such an eminent guest for the first episode of my podcast. Welcome, sir. Welcome to my podcast.
Good morning, friends. Thank you, Gatha, firstly for having me here, and more importantly, choosing such an interesting and often overlooked subject. I say more so because we both reside in Maharashtra, and Param Veer Chakra Medal has some connection to Maharashtra and its rich military heritage.
Wow, is it? ये कहानी सही में काफी दिलचस्प लगती है। तो बताइए सर, परमवीर चक्र कैसे अस्तित्व में आया? क्या है इसकी कहानी?
First, a little history of military decorations that include medals and ribbons. Military decorations have been known since ancient times. The Egyptian Old Kingdom had the order of the Golden Collar, while the New Kingdom awarded the order of the Golden Fly. Celts and Romans wore a toque or received other military decorations such as the hastapura, which is a spear without a tip. Dyaks wore and still wear tattoos. Necklaces, bracelets were given in the early Middle Ages, evolving into large, richly jeweled necklaces, often with a pendant, commonly a medal which is to be attached. The Roman Republic adopted an elaborate system of military awards that included medals called falerae to be issued to soldiers and units for a variety of achievements. Gradually, most world armies introduced the falleristic devices, that is, the medals and ribbons, as a system of recognizing achievement and service by army's personnel. In India, our earlier traditions of recognizing gallantry and distinguished service were by grants of land, and that land would be removed from the governmental tax base. Then tangible objects or gold or silver or expensive gifts or the award of a personal or hereditary title. During the British rule, our various armies became the British Indian Army, and their system of medals and ribbons were introduced. These traditions represented a move away from our earlier Indian tradition. The wearing of ribbon, bars and medals was an everyday statement of one's professional achievement. In a sense, it was a public display of the history and the resume of one's career. That way, the career and indeed the credibility of the wearer was placed on public display. Before we proceed any further, Gatha, I would like to clarify a few related aspects for your listeners.
Okay, sir.
Military decorations, service awards, and medals are often mistakenly confused with one another. A decoration is a term for awards which require specific acts of heroism or achievement, whereas a service award or campaign medal is awarded for serving in a particular capacity in a particular geographical area and time. In either case, an award of decoration may be presented as a medal. Military decorations, including medals and orders, are usually presented to the recipient in a formal ceremony termed the investiture ceremony. Medals are normally worn on more formal occasions and are suspended from a ribbon of the medal's color on the left breast, while a corresponding ribbon bar is to be worn on common events where medals would be inappropriate or impractical to wear. Pre-independence, Victoria Cross was the highest award for the recognition of bravery, followed by the Military Cross. Other medals were the Indian Order of Merit and the Distinguished Service Medal, etc. Post-independence, the British honours and awards system in India informally came to an end. A short time later, Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, decided to give gallantry awards for the ongoing conflict in J&K. Although we had the option to award British honours, the leaders felt that would not make sense to give the same honour to personnel from opposing forces.
I see.
Accordingly, in June 1948, it was decided to institute new Indian awards for gallantry. The Param Veer Chakra, known as the PVC, Veer Chakra, the MVC, and Veer Chakra, the VRC. After the PVC, the MVC and VRC are the second and the highest gallantry awards during wartime. Literally, the Param Veer Chakra means wheel or cross of the ultimate brave. Nehruji entrusted the implementation of PVC to Major General Hiralal Atal, the first Indian Adjutant General of India. He in turn requested Savitribai Khanolkar, the wife of an Indian Army officer, Major General Vikram Khanolkar of the Sikh Regiment, to design the medal for the PVC.
Okay.
General Khanolkar belonged to a noted family in Savitribai. This is the first connection to Maharashtra.
Okay, sir.
Mrs. Savitribai Khanolkar designed the PVC medal. She was, however, born in Switzerland as Eve Yone Mede di Maro. I hope I've got the pronunciation correct. She met Cadet Khanolkar, who was visiting Switzerland during a term break from the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst, in the UK. They fell in love and married later. Subsequently, she changed her name to Mrs. Savitribai Khanolkar. Mrs. Khanolkar was chosen to design the medals owing to her in-depth understanding of Indian culture and her artistic skills. Savitribai thought of the sage Dadichi, a Vedic rishi who made the ultimate sacrifice to the gods.
Okay.
He gave up his body so the gods could fashion a deadly weapon of Vajra or thunderbolt from his spine. Savitribai gave Major General Atal the design of the double Vajra, which is quite common in Tibet. Savitribai Khanolkar wanted to mark Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj to give him a tribute whom she found out was one of the greatest Hindu warriors ever born.
I see.
So she ensured Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's sword Bhavani was placed into India's highest wartime medal. She made a design in which Indra's Vajra was surrounded on two sides by Bhavani, the sword. This is the second connection to Maharashtra.
Okay. That was really interesting to know that the medal has such a rich history and symbolism engraved in it, and also its connection with Maharashtra and Mrs. Khanolkar. But sir, how does it look?
Let me try and describe this. The medal itself is a small one. It is cast in bronze with a diameter of 1 by, that's 41 millimeter. In the center, on a raised circle, is the state emblem, surrounded by 4 replicas of Indra's Vajra and flanked by Bhavani swords. The decoration is suspended from a straight swiveling suspension bar and is held by a 32 millimeter purple ribbon. Incidentally, the British era medal Victoria Cross that it replaced also had a purple ribbon. The purple color is derived from the combination of Army's red, Navy's navy blue, as well as Air Force's Air Force sky blue. Hence, it was retained. Interestingly, the first PVC was awarded to the elder daughter of Mrs. Savitribai Khanolkar, Kumudini Sharma's brother-in-law, Major Somnath Sharma from the 4th KUMAR regiment. He was posthumously awarded the decoration on 3rd November 1947 during the Indo-Pak War of 1947 in Kashmir.
Thank you, sir, for such an interesting backdrop and history of the most coveted bravery medal of India.
It is really heartening to know that youngsters are interested in our rich military history and symbolism. All the very best, Gatha, for your podcast.
Thank you, sir, for coming and enlightening us.
From the next episode onwards, we shall witness and relive the glorious and nerve-wrenching stories of the Param Veer Chakra awardees. Till then, it's goodbye.
परमवीर चक्र गाथा, साहस और बलिदान की कहानी गाथा की जुबानी।